flip over, stick down. I want you to finish in a quarter squat, arms behind, okay? When you start the next one, you'll start here, rip up as high as you can, come back down, land in a squat, okay? Let's go. 5, go. Good. 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 Let's go. Good, let's be less robotic on the way back, just let it flow. Okay, touch the ground and push away. Same thing back, let's go. Less robotic, just move. Good. Lift from the hip, keep it under you, Brody. Keep that heel under you, better. Straight down, Karen. Ruby. Good. Keep it, stay tall, Ruby. Good, look up, there it is, good. Just make sure you're not stuck here. Get more of your foot on the ground, hip tall.
Wes, is it just me, or am I not quite getting this leg far out enough?
You know, it doesn't have to come out.
Okay, but like when I'm doing it, I feel like I'm more like here.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Good. All right, so now we'll do 2 warm-up. So first one, I want you to go full speed through the 15. That's halfway between the yellow and the red. Okay, and then cruise to the end. Full speed, 15 yards, cruise to the end. Rep first.
Like full everything?
Yeah. All right. You're essentially just gonna walk up to the line. You're gonna run full speed, come back, check your phone. Give yourself 2 minutes, do it again. Okay, and then we're gonna do some stuff with some sleds after that, and then we'll be done. All right, let's go.
You said not 20.
What'd you get? That was only 23. So what we're doing is seeing where their peak speeds are, and then we're gonna start to actually get more specific in their programming. So what we're doing today is we're looking at what's their highest achievable speed, and then we're going to start to target essentially where their peak power range is with some weighted sprints. So we're just kind of doing a baseline, but yeah, it's not too bad so far. I think there's probably a huge improvement they need, but not too bad so far. Ruby got to push more in the first step. Okay. All right, don't let it pop you up on the first one.
My right is amazing, left not so much.
Yeah, keep your shoulders in the same spot. Let's go, Will. That's only, unless you want to be 5'3" when you grow up. Getting your stance right here. So what I want is I want you to drive them straight forward, but by pushing. Okay, so it doesn't come from staying low. It comes from just pushing myself forward. I'm gonna get to that point. Good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Arms across the body. Skip all the way down to the last cone. Same thing backwards. Spread out a little bit. You guys don't need to be that close to each other. Big lunge, reach overhead. Take a couple steps in between. Heel to butt, push back. Same thing back. Ready? Go to here. Go. Just go over just our base series. We'll do some acceleration, meaning like show you how to run your first couple steps, and then we'll finish with something a little bit harder. All right, so nothing too crazy today, but it's more just like mental attention to detail, okay? Let's go a walk, go to the 10. Okay, so all we're doing is lifting from the hip, putting it directly down. Okay, actually let's go hands on the hips first, so you guys learn. Hands on the hips, let's go 10 yards. Okay, walking. Number 1, so everybody's like this, like watching your feet. Your feet are gonna be there. So let's have posture first, up tall. The second piece is, when we're lifting the leg, you guys are doing this, right? So see how I'm doing, this is like a flamingo pose. My hip doesn't come up. So I want my hip to come up, and that'd be the first thing that comes up when I lift up, okay? That's it, Kate, beautiful. Good, just put it down, you don't need to hold it. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, good, go. All right, so now let's add the arms in. So a couple things that I'm seeing is everyone's lifting really hard and then putting it down just like this, all right? So let's just keep our foot flat for now and directly under. So when you're coming down, just put it directly down under your hip. All right, watch Kate. When you guys are going, One thing that's gonna help you is making sure our hips stay under. All right, so when you do this, it changes the whole mechanics of how I lift my leg, right? And it's harder to get it up. So let's keep it under you and lift from there, okay? So now we're gonna do marches. So something similar, we use our arms on this one. We're gonna drive down. The focus is the down motion now. So you're trying to drive that foot down into the ground, okay? With power, ready, go. Go. So she's trying to keep this still, our shoulders and our upper body still. Only thing that's moving is the hip, okay? So it's driving down. Look where she's landing. So everything's touching the ground minus like a little bit of space under the heel. So what you guys are doing is you're thinking about going forward by doing this. So it's just like a brake. It's like driving a car. You guys don't drive yet. When you start driving, it's like driving with the brakes on. So if you land under you, it's like hitting the gas. This is a brake. So if I want to go forward, when I drive down, I just have to push back a little bit. So let's go everybody in place for a second. Just go in place, in place, in place. Good, drive that foot down, good, good. Okay, break. Now make sure when you lift, you don't do this, okay? So up tall, up tall. Drive down hard, good, forward. Good, there it is. You guys did really good, but then when you start going faster, you start trying to lift it too much instead of just driving down. Your focus needs to be down, 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 down. See how you can hear that impact? You can hear it coming down. Okay, that's what I want. All right, ready? Go. Drive down, lift higher and hit harder. Good. All right, the next one's really hard. This is called a switch. Okay, so it looks easy, but what we're doing is we're switching the legs from the hip at the same time, So if she lets one drop, it's not gonna be as powerful, right? So we're trying to attack as high as possible, as fast as possible. Your goal is to bring this leg to this height before this one drops. Okay, that's your goal. Give me 5 in place. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now, if I do a soft attack down, I'm gonna wobble. And if I wobble, my knee could potentially get hurt. So I wanna drive down as hard as I can. So I'm here, drive down, drive down, drive down, as powerful as possible. Okay, let's go 5 more in place, but I'm gonna say go when I want you to switch. You got your foot out in front. I don't want you to see your shoelace. All right. Take your time. Yep, taller. Don't worry about how fast it is. Better, you gotta get taller, you gotta get taller. So the point is, the reason why we wanna get super strong right here is when my leg leaves the ground, if it takes a long time to come around, what happens to this leg? Right, it's gotta stay on the ground, which means I go through slow. All right, so if this leg comes around here, this leg has to stay on the ground. It takes a very long time. Other part is, if it comes through like this, it reaches. Your knee never gets up. So when we get this switch pattern, we get strong here, everything starts to get up and in front. Okay, we got one more. Okay, give me 10. Let's do 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. It's hard. Let's try it. We can get it day 1. Ready? So start off tall. There it is. Now go. Nice. Almost, almost. You had it in the beginning. Had it in the beginning. Ready? Go. Not bad. There, you see, you fixed your feet. I see that. You guys see how she's switching? So what happens is when you guys started going, you started dropping one leg and then switching. Okay, Kate, go again. So you hold this one up, switch, switch, switch. It's a really rigid, fast switch from the hip. If I strike down hard with one leg, the other one will shoot up. So we only have to think about the down motion, but it's got to be as hard as possible. Kate, let's go again. Kate and Ruby, go. Good. Ready, go. Yeah, all together. Because it strengthens everything in your hips. Does that make sense? Because if you just run around half speed all the time in practice, you're not getting stronger. All right. Let's do it now with the bounce, Kate. Do triple with the bounce. So now we're bouncing on the bottom leg, moving forward. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I want everyone just to run this pattern, touching their foot next to every cone. I'm not gonna tell you anything more specific. So just every foot has to touch next to the cone, okay? And then we're gonna clean it up. Go. So the first thing I want you guys to do is I want you to throw your shoulders forward as hard as you can. Okay, so we're gonna push off 2 feet. We're gonna throw our shoulders forward as hard as we can. We're just gonna throw 1 step. So here, we're gonna push 1 step. This is good. Shoulders right here. Shoulders down. Good. Let's bring your feet a little bit closer. Right there. Okay, so we're trying to push to here. When I say go, as fast as possible. 1 yard race, ready? Go. Good. 1 yard race, ready? Go. What you guys are doing, some of you guys are doing, when I say go, you do this. All right, so you're wasting time. So if we think about, it's a 1 yard race, it's a 0.5 second race. We don't have time to step back. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna push down hard against the ground and then push which direction?
Forward.
So if I push forward,
Oh, you're pushing back.
yeah, you're pushing back, right?
Oh.
So what I want you to do is push back as hard as you can, as fast as you can. Make sense? Go. Good. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna race 2 steps. Okay, so if I get to this point and I put my foot in front, what happens? So if I'm running and I put my foot in front of me, what happens?
Slow down.
Slows down, right? If I go under me, what happens?
You stop.
Yeah, pretty much, I'll just go up. If I go back, what happens?
You can push yourself forward.
Right, so what we're gonna try to do is push forward as fast as we can and then push back as hard as we can, just 1 step. Okay, so we'll go here, now we're racing to this song. So it's here, bang, bang. Go. Not bad, not bad, ready? Go. Go. Good, hey, this looks really good. This looks really good. Everybody went twice?
Yeah.
All right, now let's move it out now. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 steps. So if my goal in step 1 is to get back, what's my goal in step 2?
Forward.
So if my goal is for my leg to attack back, where do I want my leg to attack on this one? Back, same thing. Same thing, so see if we can do it twice. So what happens if I do this big cycle around? Takes too long, it takes too long. So we want everything to be forward and back, trying to push, ready? Go. That's not bad, we just had a false step. You ever been on a kayak?
Yeah.
And you try to stand up on it?
Yeah.
And you're like this? That's what this is. This is like standing on a battleship. Like I know it's not gonna go in it. It's like a, what's that thing on downtown?
Oh, I know. The midway?
Yeah, midway. So you stand on the midway. All right, so I have strength here. So if you do this, being on your toes is not helpful because you're gonna have to come back to the ground anyway. So put the whole foot down.
So just like basically being on the balls of your foot, like set it.
Yeah, set the whole foot down. Good question.
Okay.
Good question. Ready? Go. Good. Make sure we run through that 3rd step. Run through that 3rd step. Ready? Go. Good. That was a good one. In the ground. So imagine we're trying to move the grass back. So like this whole grass field ends up past the sidewalk. Make sense? So let's go. We're gonna go every step. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just run through. Okay. It's racing through the red cone. Our goal is to hit back and push as hard as we can. All right. Make sense? Go. That was good. As far as technique, let's pick the pace up. Ready? Go. Good rep. Good. Good. All right, grab water. It's excellent. Excellent. So we're gonna start here. When I say go, you're just gonna hop back as far as you can and land in a split position. So we're here in this position. So see how my chest is over here? So straight line. I'm in a low position and I can push out. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do. Go. Good, not bad. Back. We'll practice it.
How far back?
Like let's go a foot, just 1 foot.
Oh, okay.
Ready? Is that 4, Kate?
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, like a foot. Like a measurement. This big back.
Ready? Go. Good, not bad. Go. Okay, come back. Go. Good. That's it. The next thing we do is just push as hard as we can off that position. Does that make sense? So you're slow to start because you hop back and you're like this. So in order to get forward, you have to wait, then you can start pushing. If my feet are in this position, kind of like a boxer, I can produce power right away. If they're wide, I gotta wait to produce power because my leg has to come forward. Make sense? So make sure you keep your feet under you. Ready? Left side again. Go. Go. Good. I like that rep.